You're the first one I send out and the last one I use. Perfect. It's all over, guys. It's done. Were they watching? We're done here. I think we should call it quits. Hold up. Are you saying we should break up the team? You gotta be joking. We got carried away with Operation Star. Now everything's gotten out of hand. Yeah, well, that's what happens when you round up a bunch of bullies in a school courtyard to make a show of learning them some manners. But we didn't even fight them in the end. We didn't do anything wrong. Indeed. Merely did we declare our intention to battle tooth and nail should the villains persist in their tyrannous oppression. 'Twas a bloodless victory, we assure you. Yeah, they didn't even send out their Pokemon. They just blubbered and apologized a whole lot. Our outfit must have spooked them good. But the bullies made a huge stink about what went down. And then they all ended up leaving the academy. Our plan backfired epically. There's no way we're getting off scot-free. I guess you're right. That little stunt might have put up the creek. I'll fix this mess on my end. Just leave it to me. What are you saying? I'm the one who started Team Star and dragged you into all this. So I'll take responsibility for everything. Oh, noble and kind big boss, you cannot. Now that the bullies are gone, you guys should start going to school again. Oh yeah, and what about you? I can't go back. Why? There's no reason for you to stay shut in your room anymore, right? All I can say to you guys is thanks. Even though we never met in person, you were all so kind to me. Aw, I love it! Stop right there, BB. Why are you talking like we'll never speak again? I need to go take care of some things. Prithee. Prithee? Speak to us. What is thine intent? Hey, big boss, answer us. Bye, guys. Thanks for everything. Ah, I like this story too. Thanks for everything, Shadow, and you too, Clive. I'm glad I could see this through to the end. I guess that's it for Team Star and me too. Hold that thought, Miss Penny. I'd like to check something with you first. Check what? Why resort to something like Operation Starfall if you're the big boss of Team Star? Wasn't there any other way you could to handle this? I tried telling the boss that we were done once before, but they still didn't quit. Why not simply order them to? Our code states that no one in the team has the right to order people around. I could ask them all to do stuff, but I could never order them. So it's back to the code once again. The bosses must have taken it very seriously. Can they all just appear and well, not necessarily hug, but like talk to Penny? Come on, they did. That's why I knew I could use it to force Team Star to disband, because the bosses would do anything the code required of them. Even leave the team. Yes, and according to the code, they had to accept any challenge made to them. Thus the idea for Operation Starfall. Cassiopeia, let me ask you one last thing. What does Team Star know? What do your friends in the team mean to you? They're my treasure. They're my greatest treasure. Come on, show them. Splendid. Thank you for apprising me of the situation, Miss Penny. What? Now, young lady, there's something I should very much like to discuss with you. Hey, quit it with the old geezer act, Clive. You're creeping me out. Indeed. Well then, before we talk further, allow me to reveal to you my own secret identity. Ha! Director Clavel! Just as Cassiopeia was your disguise, the boy you knew as Clive was mine. The boy. But why? I needed a way to talk to Team Star on equal terms. Students do tend to shy from speaking their minds to teachers, after all. Much more so when faced with the director of the academy. Yeah, but where do I even start? Ah, fuck, I pressed A. Plus, I have some big feelings about that wig. Well, that's quite enough of that for now. Everyone, why don't you come out? No way. Cutscene time. Huh? Yo, big boss, long time no see. Momo. More like long time no meet, right? I mean, we only found out your real name just now. Melly. Verily is thy long hidden counter sight for sore eyes, milady. My lady. Atticus. I heard your real name's Penny. How have you been this whole time? Ordy. We found you at last. You have no idea how worried we've been. Airy. Okay, gang, on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Hasta la vista, Cassiopeia. Hello, Penny. Ah, I love this so much. Oh my god, I didn't know this. I actually didn't know this. Oh my god, not everything was spoiled, just Cassiopeia's identity. But outside of that, nothing here was spoiled. Oh my god, the feelings, dude, the feels. You have no idea, man. Oh my god. Oh, that's so good. Nana, Miss Penny, and each of you young bosses as well. On the behalf of the Academy, I have something I would like to say to Team Star. You have my sincerest apologies. Come again. Come again. As director of the enemy, I let you down. My handling of your situation was a dismal failure. What? I still don't... I mean, why? You all told me about your reasons for forming Team Star and about your subsequent actions. Ever since my first day as director, all I've ever experienced of the Academy is an environment blessed free from bullying. And it's because of them. But I now know the peace was built on the backs of your hurt and anger, and of course your immense courage in putting things to right. Look, as a person who's been bullied, like most of my life, in that sense, like, this warms my heart. I'll say it immediately. Like, this warms my heart. You know? Being called stupid or like a child for playing this franchise and stuff like that. Not really being good at making friends. This shit hits the heart, dude. And so I'll get straight to the conclusion. The Academy's order for Team Star to disband and my threat to expel those who did not obey are hereby revoked. Doesn't mean what I think it means. Indeed, Team Star can continue to exist should that be your wish. Penny, isn't this great? Now we can all stay together. Oh, my heart is giddy with glee. But I betrayed all of you. You mean Operation Starfall? Director Clavel told us all about it. Far as we heard, you only went through with it to save us from getting expelled. You were just worried about us, right? Not like we'd ever chuck the team just cause someone told us to. After all, it ain't our style. I cannot even begin to imagine how you must have feared for us, Lady Penny. Sorry for making you worry, BB. We're all okay now. BB, big boss. It's Penny now. But even so. Hold on, everyone. I have more to say. As previously stated, the requirement for Team Star to disband has been revoked. However, there are still some unsettled matters to discuss. Allow me to provide a few examples. Your protracted truancy, your brazen customization of school uniforms, your unauthorized usage of Academy equipment, your reckless modification and jeopardous driving of Pokemon-powered vehicles. Need I go on? Your flagrant disregard for school rules cannot simply be overlooked. Thus, as punishment, you will all be required to engage in community service. Community service? Yes, specifically, I will be asking you to manage the STCs. And that stands for the Star Training Centers. They shall be facilities for cultivating Pokemon trainers' talents. I plan for the Academy to be to found them in... I planned for the academy to found them in collaboration with the Pokemon League. The idea came to me when I saw Master Shadow battling his way through your bases. The base's construction, as well as the battle tactics employed by the students in Team Star, are remarkably unique and creative. I would ask that you continue your team activities, but henceforth, as STC staff members, using your former bases as training facilities. STC, isn't that just... I think that means something. Aren't those like exams? I don't know. And that is the sum of it. Does anyone have any concerns? No. Sounds like fun. So I don't see how this would be anything but a win-win. This may be a weird thing to say, since the STCs are supposed to be a punishment and all, but you should totally join in too, Penny. 'Tis true. We would most happily have you at our sides, my lady. We can go to school together too. That way, if anything happens, we'll be there to protect you. We were already talking about how great it'd be to have both Team Star and school in our lives. This would be a sweet deal for us. If school was actually fun and wasn't a hellhole. So what do you say? You guys. Shadow, what do you think? Sounds great. But just... no need to give your response right this moment, Miss Penny. To take some time to decide. Again, with Scrap, you did this at the beginning of the game too. Well, the other people did. For now, at least, I think our little group should go their separate ways. Not to say that you should break up Team Star after all. I've simply meant it's time to leave. To go back home. Master Shadow, please stop by my office later if you would. I would indeed. I'll be going to your office now. I just came from that stupid place. I actually just came from there. But, good sir, you told me to go to your fucking office. Alright, we'll go. Just stop by my office later. Sure, here, I'm here. What is it? Oh, that was actually a quest. I didn't even know. You're a Master Shadow. Wanted to thank you for all your hard work in resolving the situation with Team Star. If not for you, I suspect I would have done the team a grievous injustice in my choice of punishment for their actions. You have my sincere gratitude. Who the hell? Who is it? It's Penny. Miss Penny, do come in. Hello, Director. So you went to Galar, Penny. About the STCs, I'd like to work on them together with the rest of Team Star. That's wonderful news. Thank you very much for your favorable response. But I should be punished more heavily than the others, I think. Why so? Because of Operation Starfall? No, not that. Because of the other really bad thing I did. And what would that be? You know, the league points I gave you both in exchange for helping me with Operation Starfall? I got a hold of it sort of illegally by hacking the Pokemon League's LP management system. I see, this is quite the revelation. I did not think such a thing was even possible in the first place. It wasn't all that hard. I mean, I'm really sorry. I won't do it again. It wasn't that hard. This matter is out of my jurisdiction, I'm afraid. I will have to consult Miss Gita, the Pokemon League chairwoman, on how best to proceed. I figured as much. I do apologize, Master Shadow, but I will have to ask you to give us some privacy. I'm out. Alright, I did that. Now what do I do? Can I go back there? What happens if I go back? I want to know the end result, dude. You fucker. Well, back to the teachers, I guess. Back to trying to sleep with as many teachers as we can. Nah. Wait, you're a teacher too. Can I get closer to you as well? Oh, I can. Hello there, Shadow. I try to visit the schoolyard from time to time. You love watching Dendra? Me too. It's good to see the young ones with so much energy and vigor. You think so? Yes, indeed. Just watching is enough to make even an old man like me feel more alive. Mr. Asshole, might I have a word? Who the hell are you? You, what are you doing here? Who the fuck is this? I have told you many times not to bother me here at the academy. Yet I am bound to come. Our family future is of paramount importance. Come again? Our family future? It was good speaking with you, Shredder. Something important has come up, so I must excuse myself now. Let's discuss this matter elsewhere. Come. I wanna... Damn it! Man, I wanted to... Oh, here. Shadow, help me keep an eye out, would you? I've set up a little ambush here for the girl who keeps watching me. She'll be here any second. An ambush? Well, you see, it's not very pleasant knowing she's just staring at me all the time. And now I know what she looks like after seeing her in the cafeteria. Ah. It's you, isn't it? You're the one who's been secretly watching me recently. Time? How did you know I'm your daughter? Nah. I guess you must have noticed me. I'm sorry. Well, of course I noticed you. You were watching me practically all day, every day after all. I assume there's something you want to ask me. Yes, I do. I've been a huge fan of yours since your time as a gym leader. I love rock type moves so very much. Oh my. But you just suddenly retired from your post as gym leader a year and a half ago. Why did you quit? My goodness, is that all you wanted to ask? Yes, your reason for retiring was never made public. But it's well known amongst students here that you just avoid the question anytime it's asked. I thought it would be rude to ask you a question that you don't want to answer, so I couldn't find the courage to ask. So that's why your gaze felt so intense. I see. Forgive me. So very intense? Ah, never mind that. As for the reason I quit my job as a gym leader, I simply wanted to focus more on my job as a teacher. It's not that I dislike being a gym leader or anything of that sort. Quite the contrary, talking about the gym fills me with feelings of nostalgia and sadness. That's why I always avoid answering the question when students ask. Oh, I see. Do you have any plans of becoming a gym leader again? No, I'm afraid I don't plan to do so. My sister is doing a splendid job as gym leader in my stead. I personally find being a teacher most enjoyable these days, but since I am, in fact, your teacher, I would appreciate if you would call me Miss Time, as students do, not just Time. Okay, I'm sad to hear that, but I understand. Thank you so much, Miss Time. Well, I suppose that solves the mystery. By the way, I got your sister's badge right here. It was the final gym I went to, so she's the rapping one. That made me so nervous. I said so many things to try to sound cool. What? Was certainly a little scared when I felt that girl's intense gaze on me. But having you here with me allowed me to do what I needed to be done to face what turned out to be one of my biggest fans. I must thank you for always showing up at just the right time, Shadow. Allow me to show you my appreciation a little. I hope these help you on your adventure. Rock Terra Shards. I formed a close bond with her. Done. Alright. Maybe you're not such a bitch after all. Alright, who else was here? There were like 2 other people, I think, here. Come with me, Saddledge. Let us walk together. No. What? I saw someone having their Pokemon out, so I want to do that too. Yaskarada, go! Hey, sexy. Where's the other one? Where's the Spanish teacher? Ah, yeah, you are, good sir. Do you stay in the cutscene or do you leave? Fuck! Shadow, I'm a bit of a pinch. Take a look at this. This Palmy really doesn't seem to be feeling well. I don't know if the poor thing can even stand up. What should I do? What should I do? Use a potion on it. Oh, right. I should use a potion. Do you have any on you, Shadow? You don't? What should I do? What should I do? Wait, hold on. I had exactly 1 potion in my pocket. I have potions! Wait a minute, hold the fucking phone here! This'll fix you right up, my friend. Potion power, go! He's an electric type specialist, I guess. Phew, that seems to have done the trick, just in nick of time. But this Palmy doesn't appear to belong to a trainer. Could a wild Pokemon have wandered onto the academy grounds? Yes. Still, I can't just leave it here alone without anyone to make sure it's okay. It's decided then. I, Salvatore, will just have to lend all of my helping hands to take care of Palmy in this touch-and-go situation. Merci very much for your advice, Shadow. Adios, au revoir, farewell. Bye.